some things just make their way. Love these little guys. Hey there, Reed here. I'm having a homework day today, so I figured I'd come out, get some sunshine for a moment, and say hi to y'all. I'm working on kind of like rebuilding my website and taking the business advice I've been given this past year and put it into practice. So if you've watched the videos recently, then you know I'm working on creating a mailing list as part of that. Here, let's see. I can't see anything, but if you can see that little blue stuff that's there, it's gonna be a little pocket pond in front of the greenhouse. Pretty excited about that. And as you can see, we have some nice snow happening here. But getting all this stuff ready for both that email list and this website redesign. Definitely using AI to bounce ideas off of, with like the Claude AI if you're interested in that kind of stuff, and noticing like the big stretch that it's doing for me, which has been really interesting to witness. So recognizing like, okay, I just released an album called When Forever Recalls with my drummer friend Oliver Hodswood, and pretty much really enjoying that. I'm getting my reflection more than the image here. And as I'm dealing with releasing that and sending it out to different potentially aligned places, noticing like just how much administrative effort goes into all this, and recognizing like, okay, put in like an hour burst, then get outside for 5 to 10 minutes and stretch and move my body in a way so I can kind of freshen up my headspace so that I can get back in there and go again, because it's not every day that I have time to work on all this. And so today I've got probably about 4 hours when all is said and done to do this. And that recognition of having those off days, I think is actually helpful, because then I can let everything rattle around in my head from all the extra insights that I've gotten. It's actually like, I'm so grateful to all the people who have offered me these different bits of business advice, and then as I'm utilizing them, the ability to take everything I've written and toss that into this Claude AI and have it give me a bunch of feedback, and then to take that feedback and then do more writing, and then toss that back in, get more feedback, do more writing. To which I was chatting with my brother, and he had a couple different things to say, but what I want to relay is this piece around, I was offering him like, hey, you could, do something like a Patreon. And he mentioned, oh, I recently just signed up for that. And as I was telling him like different potentials with that, I realized like I myself don't have that, and I ought to create that for myself. And to organize any of these things that have tiers of involvement and different things associated with each tier, like perks to each one, this notion of, oh gosh, you got to kind of come up with all that stuff. And I put it into this AI program, and it's not perfect, right? It's a draft is how I'm looking at it, but it spit out this like, relatively complete version of all this for me, from my website to Patreon campaign, and the amount of time and energy that's saving me is great. So as I'm stretching into these new parts of my direction in life, the ability to use the proper tools to make, advances is fantastic. Now with that, my son, who's like 2.5, he got some like toy tools, and so over the weekend he pulled out this toy saw, and the teeth on it are huge, and it's made out of plastic, and it's not going to cut anything ever. And he was like, "It's not working," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's never going to work." And the year is 2025 now, and there's a lot of tools out there. And if you want to be Amish or Mennonite or whatever the things are that are like keeping it old school, I applaud your efforts. And we don't all need to do that. And the recognition of like how many other people are using all these other tools to do all these different things. I want to be creative in my making music, in my writing, like the stuff that I want to be writing, and in my painting, along with my like connection to the earth. But to utilize a reference tool and an assistant in the form of this AI to get these basic drafts done so that I can, edit those drafts and then go from there, I'm just finding that incredibly valuable. So I want to share those ways that I'm stretching myself to, both make progress via advice I'm giving to others, along with via the technologies that are available to us. Thinking about getting a nail gun this year for some potential projects, because again, hammering it out one at a time compared to just pulling the trigger, it allows you to move faster, allows you to have a little bit more precision if the nail doesn't go sideways and whatever. And I hope that we're all making use of all the different things that are in our life, whether that be people or places or things and tools and whatever they are. Make use of the earth, make sure we're leaving it better than we found it. With that, I want to say thanks for watching today. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. It helps me out a ton. Thanks for liking the videos. Thanks for all your comments about this. And see you soon. Have too much fun.